I was on my knees scrubbing the floor when suddenly my employer's son wrapped his arms around me from behind. "Melody, you smell so good." I struggled, but he pushed me down onto the floor in one swift motion, pressing his lips against mine, gently licking and nibbling. I felt my entire body catch fire. His hands roamed over my body, sliding slowly down from my chest. "My name is Melody, and I only started working as a housekeeper for the Hartley family last month. If my family didn't desperately need money, I never would have agreed to work here." The reason I was so reluctant was because all the housekeepers at the Hartley residence have to wear maid outfits. These maid outfits are incredibly revealing, made from thin, flimsy material. The skirt barely covers my ass. Every time I kneel down to scrub the floor, the skirt rides up completely. My panties are totally exposed. And with my 36D chest, these thin outfits can barely contain me. Every time I move, they bounce and jiggle. But honestly, the pay is incredible. $30,000 a month. I couldn't resist that kind of money. My mother-in-law's illness requires constant funding, and normal housekeepers only make about $3,000 a month at most. My mother-in-law's hospital stay costs money every single day. My husband's income alone can't cover it. I haven't dared tell him what this housekeeping job actually involves. I just said the employer is wealthy and doesn't care about money, and that they pay well when I perform my duties properly. I've been here over a month and haven't even met my actual employer yet, but I see the employer's son, Dominic, every single day. The first day I arrived, Dominic was sitting on the couch, his gaze direct and burning, like he wanted to devour me whole. Gorgeous features, broad shoulders, narrow waist, long legs, easily over 6 feet tall. While I discussed work details with the butler, he just sat there watching me, completely unabashed. When I was about to leave, he suddenly stood up and walked past me, his arm brushing against my chest, seemingly accidentally, but definitely on purpose. The warmth of his arm made my body shudder. I felt my legs go so weak I could barely walk. I could feel myself getting wet. My body has always been sensitive. Even though I'm 30, my skin is fair and firm like someone in their 20s. Because of that sensitivity, the warmth of his arm completely undid me. I could only pretend to stay composed as I left, but the flush spreading across my face had already betrayed me. I heard him chuckle behind me, his voice deep and melodious, like a cello. I felt my heart tremble. I practically fled. This entire month, I've seen him every day. Makes sense. It's summer break right now. A 20-year-old college guy, working out daily, testosterone practically radiating off him. Every time I clean the gym floor, he's always there, exercising. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see sweat trickling down his 8-pack abs, eventually disappearing below, where his V-line shows bulging veins. I can feel my breathing getting rapid, my body heating up. I have to quickly redirect my attention and leave the area. I don't notice that when I leave, Dominic keeps staring at me. I can sense it more or less. Dominic is testing me, constantly radiating his masculine energy, deliberately tempting me. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't affected. I've been married to my husband for 5 years. We've never once had sex because he's impotent. My body is sensitive, so he can only satisfy me with toys, but it always leaves me feeling empty and lonely. I agreed to marry him because we've known each other since childhood. He's been good to me. When my family went bankrupt, he was the only one willing to help. He proposed, and I said yes. Even without sex, I was willing. I decide I need to request a few days off to cool down and clear my head. When I mention it to the butler, he says he needs to check with the young master first before giving me an answer. 2 minutes later, Dominic appears. "Melody, you're the only housekeeper here right now. If you take a week off, there'll be no one to handle everything." "I'm sorry, sir. I don't want to, but my mother-in-law is seriously ill in the hospital and we haven't found a care worker yet. I'll find someone as quickly as possible." I sit nervously on the couch, not daring to look directly at Dominic. "I'll give you 3 days. 3 days, and if you're not back, you don't need to come back at all." Hearing this, tears immediately